Hello everyone and welcome to the long overdue tag team tournament. I'm trying out a webcam. Bubby does not want anything to do with tag team matches at all, so I'm doing this on my own. And I will not be playing the matches. We'll just be sitting here and we're watching them together. You know, might be a nice little chill experiment for anything that might happen further down the road with the channel. But without our first match will be Jack Attack versus the Kings of Suburbia. Live from Hartford, Connecticut, we get our first matchup. And the two coming out now are Jack and Jack Attack.
The following contest is a tag team championship first round match.
Of course, they're just a couple bros, couple dudes. They're best friends, as you can obviously see, but not the kind that hold hands. Well, at least not that I've seen anyways. One has a towel, the other doesn't. As you can see. They're both Jack. Jack Fry is the one that looks like Beavis and Butthead's love child. Jack Fowler is the one with the beard. We love beards here in RIsE, as everyone should. Now coming out second, we have the other tag team, which is the Kings of Suburbia. A couple of suburban dads. Ortiz Williams is the one in the front with the pink sweater, and Kenny Hank is the one with the wrestling hat and the blue sweater. And they've come here to prove to all of Suburbia that, you know, just because it's a very, particularly usually a white collar area, doesn't mean that they can't kick some butt. I almost said pick some butt. Kenny Hank and Jack Fry starting off this match. They come into the circle. Big gut kick by Jack Fry as he sets up for a nope! Face buster. That's what that is. Ducks under the clothesline from Kenny as he throws him into the corner. Probably gonna, nope, he bounces out. Now we get a nice little hammerlock. Go behind. Elbow to the face, another elbow to the face, misses the other elbow, and back suplex drops him right on the back of his head. Beautiful technique from the Suburban King. Headlock takeover. Nice form. Ortiz tagging in his partner, Kenny, who is protecting himself from cauliflower ear by wearing that fancy little head thing that, I think it was Frank Steiner wore? Not Scott. Not Big Papa Pump. But Jack Fry tags in Jack Fowler, who has immediately, as the only person with long hair in this match, it's already been taken advantage of by the heelish Kings of Suburbia. As he's launched into the corner, reverses, grabbing his hat. See? And the hat does not cover his face, so that probably does not feel good whatsoever. Goes for stomp, he rolls out of the way, goes for super kick, but is grabbed, Irish whipped into his own corner and falls flat on his face. Ugh. Ooh, nice release German suplex from Kenny Hank, tags in Ortiz Williams. Seen a lot of offense from Kings of Suburbia so far. Well, I say that, and then Jack Fowler just tosses him out of the ring. Coming back into the ring. Big back elbow to the face. Big gut kick to the stomach. Double negative, maybe. Now, we have a big old power bomb from probably the strongest man in this match, Jack Fowler, who is setting up for what looks to be a big old swing. I'd count the rotations, but I don't know how that ever worked whenever I was watching Cesaro do it, so I'm not going to attempt to. I'll say there was at least 7.5. As the crowd chants, "This is awesome," and I hope that you at home think so as well, as that's the match. Jack Fowler with the big ol' swing gets the win over the Kings of Suburbia, making them look like a couple of marks. Maybe they should just go back to the suburbs. But they can't, because they signed contracts and they're stuck here in the warehouse with everyone else. This is probably my favorite tag team, so I'm actually kind of glad that they're continuing on in the tournament. Just a little spunky dude with his... I guess he's also spunky. They're just trying to make a name for themselves. I don't think they're really full of themselves per se, but they know what they're worth. And they know he's a dog for some reason. I didn't remember that part of the gimmick. Our next match is the men on the left, the Fathers of Wrestling, versus the men on the right, Tough Guy Inc. Back to the warehouse we go, as the first of the two teams comes out for the second match of the tournament. This, of course, is Big and Little Daddy, the Fathers of Wrestling. Of course, they do have one thing, and really only one thing in common with the Kings of Suburbia, is that they are both fathers of probably many children. Are they brothers? They could be. I really should think out these people's backstories more. Another one of my favorites, of course. Always need a couple daddies around. And get ready to say yeah to not the Revival or FTR, but Tough Guy Inc. A couple of rednecks who came up from the south, I suppose. They look southern to me. Of course, Chuck Earl, the man of two first names, is the man with not the mullet. The man with the crappy little man bun. Looks like a Hershey's Kiss on the back of his head. It's not even centered. Why'd I let him have that? And Gene Nichols, the man who is shooting everyone in the crowd currently. Much as we don't have anything against drugs or whatever else it was that I said in one of the other videos. We have nothing against guns as well. But these are just, well, they're a couple tough guys. And they're here to just make it as big as possible. Everyone here just trying to make names for themselves, both by their own various means. So we get a collar and elbow tie-up. Chuck Earl taking Big Daddy into the corner. That's surprising. Oh, and a cheap shot right in the nose sends him into the corner. Little Daddy is taking offense to it. But Chuck Earl doesn't care. He says, toughen up. As he elbows him in the back of the head, and Big Daddy shoves him into the center of the ring, picks him up by the scruff of his neck, and sends him into the corner. As he bounces out, scoop slam by Big Daddy. Is he going up top? No, he's consistently kicking him in the knee. And then tagging in Little Daddy, who once again collar and elbow tie up, and Chuck Earl takes him to the corner again. As the ref pulls him apart, will he take another cheap shot? No. I guess he just has a problem with Big Daddy. Nothing against little fathers, only big ones. Kicks to the gut, DDT, drops him right on the top of his head. Picks him up. Arm wringer shoulder block takes Little Daddy down as Chuck Earl makes his way to the corner to tag in Gene Nichols, Mullet Man, and he's down. I talked you up so much there. I was getting you hyped. Little Daddy sends Gene Nichols into the corner. He bounces out into... Oh. It doesn't matter what it was going to be, because Gene Nichols grabs him by the back of the neck, slams him down, and is just having his way with him. Big neck breaker. I guess it's more of a little neck breaker. Hot tag. Nope. Yes. Hot tag made to Big Daddy. Comes with a big old drop kick. Gene Nichols doesn't have any of it. Sends him into the corner. Big Daddy reverses. Another big drop kick. Gene Nichols is back up, though. He's ready for another one. Or as actually, he says, Chuck's ready for another one. Drapes him across the rope and big double axe handle to the back. Into the lumbar of Big Daddy, who does not care. Big shoulder block akin to what Chuck Earl just did earlier. Punching him in the gut and slamming him into the canvas. Big Daddy needs to get out of this corner, though. The camera's gone. That's fine. I am past my social anxiety now. Big Daddy going up top, well, to the middle, elbow drop to the solar plexus cover. 1, 2, only 2, 2.2 there. Tough Guy Inc. are looking like the fresher team here. Scoop slamming him into the corner. That was actually very smart. He turned him around into their own corner, but Big Daddy's having none of that. Nice arm wringer flip from Gene Nichols there. Wasn't expecting very much technical wrestling, and I'm not getting any now because now he's just choking the man. He's choking the man dead. Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, only 2. Off of that, I guess it's an X-plex is what it's called. I don't know what else to call it. So Pete Dunne calls it, so that's what I'm going to call it. Thanks, Pete. What's this here? Big Daddy. Oh no, DDT on the apron. And things are beginning to heat up here as Gene Nichols no-sells bionic elbow to the top of the head. Big knee from Gene Nichols creates some separation, instantly closing the gap though to pick Big Daddy up and toss him back into the corner. Tough Guy Inc. has been the better tag team here, working together very well and keeping them in the corner as we get a fireman's carry to a German suplex. My goodness. But Chuck's got to get him out from that corner. He's not. Little Daddy's going to be able to break this up real quick, and he does. The count of 2, but gets a clothesline for his efforts. And now Tough Guy Inc. has Big Daddy right where they want it. Wait, what's this? Ref, Billy, he's using the ropes. Billy's usually so good. I thought he would notice something like that. Chuck sends him back into Tough Guy Inc.'s corner. The Big Daddy fighting out, tosses him into the Father's Wrestling corner, but his partner is not there. So he's on his own for a little bit after that nasty clothesline from Chuck Earl. Big Daddy setting up for a power bomb. Oh, not just one though. Looks like we're going to have a second. Oh, but here comes 3 power bombs to Chuck Earl. Big Daddy quick to get into the cover, hooks the outside leg, and double axe handle to the rear end breaks up the cover. And Big Daddy is tired of all this. He wants the match over as he sets up for his finishing maneuver. But Chuck Earl fights out of it, goes behind, kick to the back of the knee, neck breaker. Little Daddy is back up on the apron, and Big Daddy should definitely get to that tag as soon as possible. But he just can't seem to work past Chuck Earl. Lights went out for a second. It's fine. Chuck Earl setting up for his finishing maneuver. Oh, but Big Daddy fights out of it. Choke bomb! Will Big Daddy go for the cover? Yes, he will. But should he have tagged him in? Little Daddy coming in to stop Gene Nichols from breaking up the cover. He does. Luthez over there. And that's the match. Fathers of Wrestling pick up the win.
Here are your winners, Big Daddy and Little Daddy.
It was mostly the Big Daddy show there. Didn't get to see much out of Little Daddy. But a big time match calls for a big time sort of man. And if you got big in your name, that seems like the best sort of situation that you could ever possibly ask for, if you ask me. Our next matchup is the men on the left you see, Nathan Norton, Ahmed Andrews, those guys against the brothers Honage, Lars, and Lashley. You'll have to leave down in the comments how you feel about this sort of content on the channel. I know it's very different than what we have been doing, which I mean we haven't been doing stuff for a while, so it's kind of hard to create a norm. But just make sure to let me know if you like this sort of stuff, because I have plenty of ideas planned that would just be me by myself. So if you enjoy my voice and enjoy my banter, then, just say so. and I might be happy. Be nice. You could be nice to me. Let's get back to the warehouse. As our first team coming out is those guys. Just a couple of dudes with some decent mustaches. I wouldn't call it great per se, but decent mustaches. Big fans of tassels there as well. They love some tassels, they love some rock and roll, and they love some wrestling. And that's what they're here to show off, is just how good they are at one of those things. Well, I guess two, because you did see the tassels. But if they have any hopes of achieving that gold, they're going to have to get past two of the biggest dudes on the roster, some of the baddest dudes on the roster, to the spookiest dudes on the roster. There's... oh, I've forgotten their names actually. They might as well be twins. I don't know which is which. Of course, they reign from the place where many of the Salem witch trials took place. I am told that they are actually sons of one of the witches that was hanged, that was actually a witch. You could say they are the brothers of destruction. Please don't. I already got a bunch of hate from Antiste Peltier and I completely changed his stuff. He does not have the Finn Balor paint anymore, I swear. Okay, please be nice to me. Got Ahmed and the tall Harnage brother starting this one off. As he's wasting no time, big clothesline sends Ahmed to the canvas. And now stomping on the side of his head. Ahmed rolls out though, kicks him in the kidney and slaps him. He's probably going to regret that later, as he's instantly back in. But Ahmed sends him into the corner. Reversed. Reversed again. And a clothesline by Ahmed. Strong boy he is. Excuse me 1 second. I had to pause it to figure out. The man you see in the ring right now is Lars. That is Lars Harnage. He's the tall one. Big shoulder block from Lars. I will continue to say his name so I get the two of them straight in my mind. Now, Ahmed into the corner. And now we'll get to see some tag team work from these two brothers as they target Ahmed's left arm there. A punch to the back of the head. But Ahmed doesn't seem too phased by it. He's sending him into those guys' corner. And now they're going to show off some of their tag team maneuvers. Let's see what this is. Double hip toss action. Snapmare into the corner. And a snap suplex back out of it. Those guys might be the better tag team. By one sense of the word here. Harnage definitely can beat you down, or in Lashley's case, he does have some mixed martial arts training, as well as being a big spoopy guy. You can see there some of his technical wrestling prowess. Big European uppercut. Sending him back in the Harnage's corner. Faked with the good... oh no, Billy's down. Oh jeez, okay. No, he's right back up. See, it's like I've been saying throughout this whole thing. Billy is just some other kind of guy. Tag made. Lars jumping over the rope here. That was nice. Double backstabber. Irish whip off. Belly to belly. Ahmed fighting out of it though. Jawbreaker. And a big old knee. Which I don't know how effective that would be, because it looks like these men have two pairs of knee pads, which is a bit strange. But far be it for me to tell a wrestler how to be. Wheelbarrow leg drop combo. And those guys might just pick up the victory, but no. Lars has other thoughts. No, Nathan immediately going right back for the cover as Ahmed sends Lashley out of the ring. Looked like he might have been going to target the legs of the bigger man, which is always a smart move. But Lars is having none of it. Lars being, and this is saying a lot, the muscle of the two members of Harnage. As you can see there, some of Lashley's form of inflicting pain. Both of them love inflicting pain on their opponents, just in various ways, as that is Lashley's signature kick-out DDT, and Nathan's having none of it. So he gives him a dragon screw. Snapping the arm of Nathan Norton. Not sure which one got hurt more there. Now he's going for an armbar. Oh, he's trapped the leg as well. He's got an armbar leg lock combo here, and this might be it. Nathan might just have to tap out. Not sure how well. I guess Lashley wasn't able to get it locked in as much as he wanted to. Possibly couldn't get his arm around those massive tassels. Oh, now focusing on the knee. And now choking him into the corner. I thought these guys were nice. But those guys are mean. I find myself rooting for Harnage. They're just a couple of brothers trying to get the tag gold. Look, Ahmed's choking him. Those guys making the brothers Harnage look like a couple scrubs right now. And just as I say that, Lashley with another, big knee to the stomach. And tries to give him a kick across the chest, but Ahmed reverses, dragon screw. Sends him back into the corner. Running at him, clothesline. Lashley needs to make a tag to his fresh partner. Dodges the super kick. And there he goes, sending him into the corner. A smart move. Lars has him. Big chop. Another kick-out DDT from Lashley Harnage. Once again targeting the knees of Lashley. And Ahmed makes a tag, which was probably a safe bet. Smart move. Oh! Super kick catches Lashley's flush across the jaw. And Norton's going up top. Lashley might be out cold here. But Norton's telling him to get up, so I am mistaken. His back is turned. Well, fans, I don't know what to tell you about that one. I don't even know how to call that one. I believe that he just kicked Lashley in the anus? I'm not sure. Look, these guys are just choking him. You've had your fun. Harnage, take it home. Big old kick sends Norton down. And Lashley's waiting for him. For his finisher. Fireman's carry. Oh, no. Norton fighting out of it with some elbows. And sends him into the corner. The wheelbarrow leg drop combo. And it connects. Will Lars be able to get in time to break it up? He does, just barely. 2.8 as Ahmed goes for another cover. And Norton is taken out. And now it looks as though Ahmed might be on his own for a little while here. Lashley working over the arm again. And I would have to imagine that there would be some whiplash there from just being slammed onto the canvas. Ahmed sends him into the corner. There's no one there. And these two are duking it out. Lashley sends him into Harnage's corner. Lars has him again. And now they're giving him, that's what we call a receipt, ladies and gentlemen. Goes for another super kick, is stopped midway. And now working over the arm again. Back suplex. Big paintbrush across the cheek there, and another DDT. These guys might go so long, I will run out of material to say. And I don't have that much to begin with. Please, go home. Yes. What's this move? Oh, man. Showing off another leg drop move of their own. But Amon makes the hot tag to Nathan Norton, who comes in and is immediately shut down by Lars. Lars sends him back into the corner. He comes out and tossed by the Goozle. Maybe. No. Norton with the arm whip there. And clotheslines him outside of the ring. And this match will continue on for another 10 minutes. Lars taunting. He thinks he's got this one. Ahmed is nowhere to be seen, so maybe this is Harnage's chance to put this one away. Sends him in the corner. Misses the stinger splash. Norton spins him around, kicks him in the back of the leg, spins him around again. Lars fighting out of it. Dropping him on the back of his head. Picks him up for a sit-out powerbomb. Cover 1, 2, kick out at 2. I wish that would have been the 3 count, and so does he. Oh, but Lars, with his signature submission, the claw, he has the claw locked in, and that's it. That's it. I think he killed Nathan Norton. Nathan Norton is dead. Harnage picking up the victory. Lars with the go-home claw sends Harnage on to the second round of the tournament.
Here are your winners, Lars Harnage and Lashley Harnage.
These two victorious going on in the tournament. They are not the only brothers in this tournament, though. So they might have to take on another set of brothers who you will see in just a second. As we move on to the last match of the first round of the Tag Team Championship Tournament, we have the Parker brothers, Elijah and Zach, versus the Fallen, Crimson and Night Angel. Heading back on to the warehouse now. We have the Parker brothers, Elijah and Zach. And if you're wondering, yes, that is me and Bubby. We are the bookers of this company, and gosh dang it, we will also be wrestlers in the company. And we will do our darndest to win the tag team titles and show every other tag team in here what RISE is all about. My facial hair is actually a little bit dated because I have since shaved my entire face, and it is the most disgusting thing of all time. But we won't talk about that. What we will talk about is another spoopy tag team, but a little bit more spoopy. These two reign from Limbo alongside, I don't know if you remember, oh wait, I don't know if you will have seen her by now, but if you do remember from the Divas tournament, we had White Angel. She is actually in a group with these two guys and another man who you'll see later on, either in the World Championship tournament or the first episode of RISE. He won't be in the tournament, he'll be on the first episode, Black Angel. And they are in a group collectively known as the Fallen.
Angel and Night Angel, the Fallen.
I would have put them, I would have put all of them into a collective stable, but for whatever reason, the game doesn't let you put women in teams at all with men, so I could not. so I just didn't bother. So I just remember in my head that they're all in a group together. Eclectic does not begin to describe the mannerisms of this particular duo and everyone else in the stable. They are very, should you say, abnormal. I don't believe that they are affiliated with Satanism at all. They're just... But there is a very cult-like presence that fills the arena, or rather the warehouse, whenever they come in. I just noticed that, of course, I am the creator of these men, and Bubby is not scared by anything, so we are both just staring at them at the moment. Possibly ruining some of the spectacle, but we don't care, we're the bookers. And they are walking through us right now. Please stop touching me! All of a sudden I just felt like a strange breath of hot air across my shoulder. We won't worry about that, as the matchup starts with Zach Parker and Crimson Angel starting this one off. Immediately going outside. And of course, the RISE tournament would not be complete without an appearance by Lamp. This lamp brought to you by IKEA. IKEA, we do Swedish things. Into the corner, makes a tag to his brother. Up into a powerbomb position, into the corner, and a kick to the back of the head, along with the buckle bomb. Elijah telling him to suck it, which is met by a lariato. And now the tag is made to Night Angel, who is brought down by a drop toe hold and is danced on by Elijah. Back into the corner we go. Some more tag team action. A move we just saw earlier. Buckle bomb into the kick combo. The middle of the back meeting the top turnbuckle and the back of his head meeting a big old boot. Well, actually those are tennis shoes. Gut wrench suplex. Showing some mat wrestling prowess. And is immediately flipped onto his butt. Night Angel working over the smaller of the Parker brothers right now and seemingly gloating about it. Crimson Angel wait. No, Zach Parker was waiting for him. Elbow to the chin, sending him into another neutral corner. And whoa! He's in the tree of woe. Caught himself. Maybe shouldn't have gone for that knee so soon. And Night Angel setting up for something here. Whatever it was, doesn't matter, because it's met by a spear. Stomping all over him right now, and driving a knee into the lumbar area there. The small of the back. Setting him up now. Reversal. And connects with the calf kick where he hadn't earlier. Sending him into the corner. Crimson Angel in waiting. Probably the freshest man into this match is Crimson. Slingshot Meteora connects. Elijah taking some offense, but Billy will not let him in. As a cover, he's distracted him. 1, 2. Oh, that momentary distraction probably gave Zach a little bit more time to rest. But it's not doing him much good. I don't even know what to call that move. The Crimson just slamming into the canvas. But now he gets a forearm to the chin. Super kick! Zach setting up again. Gut kick. Straight jacket. Neck breaker connects. The Crimson is down. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Night Angel breaks it up. Elijah with a big bulldog. Show him how he really feels about that sort of interruption. And now he is continuously walking into the ropes. We're going to ignore that for the time being. Big strike sending Crimson down. Sending him off the ropes. Big knee across the... Oh, hold on just one second. Big stomp to the belly, the tummy. Then he gets a dragon whip for his efforts. Hot tag made to Night Angel, who comes in. House of Fire. Big Superman clothesline. Oh, no, misses that time. Wait. And this is the Iliaster clutch from Zach Parker. A Cobra clutch set down combination, and the Parker brothers pick up the victory. Perhaps slightly by underhanded tactics, but an impressive showing by the Fallen. Big victory for the Parker brothers there. Going into the second round, I do feel as though Zach does not have a whole lot left in the tank, but Elijah does. So, a 50-50 shot there to see if they will move on. That is quite the face Zach has going on right now. Our first match of the second round will be Jack Attack versus the Fathers of Wrestling. Fry and Big starting off the match. The big old clothesline takes Big Daddy down. Okay, Jack Fry. I don't know what Jack was thinking there. Jack can't do that. You have to go tag in Jack to be able to do that, Jack. You made a mistake, Jack. Go tag in Jack. See how Daddy's gonna tag in Daddy? You should go tag in Jack, Jack. There you go, Jack. You tagged in Jack. See, look. Now Jack can get things done. Jack will do Jack things. Look, Jack flex. Jack gets a bulldog for his efforts. He says no more flexing. And now he's just holding him there. Menacingly. Sending him into the Jack Attack corner. Running clothesline. Sends little Daddy down to the ground. Foot DDT. Yeah. Really targeting the legs there for some reason. Our Jack Attack. And now also targeting the arm. Really trying to pick little Daddy apart here. So he sets up butterfly suplex into the center of the ring. Picks him back up. Big Daddy really wants that tag. And he's going to get it. Fathers of Wrestling. Getting some tag team action in. Now little Daddy is back in, which is probably not what they want. That was actually very silly of them to do such a thing. Overhead belly to belly. Followed up by big old elbow drop. Right across the collarbone. Oh, and he's feeling it. But little Daddy's feeling something too. He's throwing him off the ropes. Big back body drop from... Oh, I'm sorry. That's a little back body drop. Swinging sidewalk slam. Into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Kick across the shoulder blades. And now Fry's fired up. Lariat takedown. Looking for the hot tag. Not going to get it. Tagging in his partner. Going for a butterfly DDT into a wheelbarrow suplex combination. Beautiful tag team work done by Jack Attack. And Fowler's not done. I would have gone straight for the cover. Sent into the corner. Fighting back out. Fowler with those big boots. He's really done a lot of work. Argentine position. What's he going to do from here? Swinging neck breaker. Cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Fry made the save. But Little Daddy kicked out anyways. What's he doing? Oh, he's just smashing his face into the canvas. Fowler's feeling a little something else right now. He wants to get this dub, but so do the Fathers of Wrestling. Little giving him a big knee, and now smashing his arm right across the funny bone. Probably still felt that through the elbow pad. There was such velocity. Speaking of elbow pads, the only person who is not protecting their elbows right now is Jack Fry, who is now currently dancing to get the audience's attention. And he also got the attention of Fowler, who runs into the corner, the clothesline. Now Fowler setting up for something big. Going for that Argentine swinging neck breaker again. And it connects. Flush into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Little Daddy breaks it up just in time. Jack Fry gives him a Northern Lights suplex for his efforts. Now it's all up to Big Daddy. Can he sustain any more punishment? At least showing there's a little bit of life left in him. Big clothesline after working out of the fireman's carry. Big headbutt. The Chrome Dome there. Doing wonders for the Fathers of Wrestling here. But not for long. The running DDT busts Big Daddy open. But Big's not having any of it. As he throws Fowler down, dragging him over. Slowly climbing his way up to the middle rope. Big butt splash into the cover. 1. Ooh, not even a 2. He at least deserved a 2 there. Little picks up Jack, reverses into DDT as the other Jack is being power bombed by Big Daddy. That's 2 and 3. Falls into the cover. 1, 2. Oh. Jack breaks up the cover, but also knocks Billy out. Setting up. What's he going to do here? Big choke bomb from Big Daddy, but there's no ref to make the count. I don't know if that was on purpose or inadvertent by Fry, but now Fowler gets to follow up with a famouser, and that could be it. Cover 1, 2, 3. Little Daddy nowhere to be found. He just had nothing left in him, I guess, after that big DDT by Fry, who also knocked out Billy. I believe that the Fathers of Wrestling got a little screwed in this one, but there's nothing we can do about it now. At the end of the day, all that matters is who gets the 3 count. So Jack attack moves on to the final round. But which set of brothers will they meet? Will they meet the Parker brothers or the Harnage brothers? I don't know which is better for their sake. There's kind of like both these teams kind of have the same storyline going into this one. Because Zach was the workhorse earlier, so hopefully he doesn't start this match for the team. Elijah, absolutely fresh. Maybe took a couple moves, did a couple moves in the last match. But Zach was in the thick of it for the longest time. And I believe the same could be said about Lashley. Lars probably has more in the tank than Lashley. So it's probably going to come down more to, I mean, of course, who has enough left in the tank. But how much they were able to recover. And I feel like this is probably going to ride a lot on the shoulders of how much Elijah gets in the ring, because he is fresh and ready to go. Possibly the same for Lars. He got the finish with his go-home claw, but we'll have to see what happens next here. The bell is rung. Immediately, Lars is on top, dropping the back of Zach's head across the knee. If Zach wasn't out of sorts before this, he is now. But he's fighting back, sending him into the corner. Goes for the knee and winds up in a trio woe. He's able to get out in time, but Lars is right on top of him, tossing him into the corner. You can truly see the size difference here. Lashley is just working over every single limb on the body of Zach Parker. And now he says he's going to kill him. Working over the leg, single leg Boston Crab, the young boy finish. Is that what's going to do it? Is it really going to do him in? No, he works out. The two most technically sound wrestlers here in this match going at it. Well, I say that, but now we're going to see a big fall. Oh my god! Going right back into the corner. Zach sending him back over to the other corner. Setting up for something here. Powerbomb position. Elijah up top. Coming across. Clothesline! Variation of, yeah. Oh, and that's the finish! Like I said before. Doomsday device. That's what I was trying to say earlier. My bad. It did come down to the freshness of Elijah Parker, just not in the way I thought. That was possibly the quickest match I've ever seen in RISE. I'm guessing Lars assumed that Lashley would kick out, but it was just too much. And now the bookers are going into the final match. Well, it's all come down to this, folks. The final round of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. Jack Attack versus the Parker Brothers. A team of brothers from another mother, and another team that is brothers from the same mother. And here we go. DDT immediately by Zach, kind of silencing me. Waiting for Jack to get up, gloating about it. Punch sends Jack to the canvas. Another one sends him back down again. Fry setting him off the ropes. Here comes Zach back. Face buster into the knee. And he might just be able to... Nope! Small package. Oh, but his hand was underneath the ropes. Fowler was ready. Jack Attack wants these titles so bad. Clothesline into the corner, sends him down, picking him up. Fry pushing him off into the center, but we're going into the corner anyways. Zach making the tag. And here we go, the buckle bomb high kick combo that worked so well in their first showing. And it works just as well now. And Elijah, the freshest man in the entire tournament, is in the match. And this could be all over. But Fry kicks him in the head. Falls up, running STO, sends him down to the canvas and dragging him into the center. No, dragging him over into the corner. My bad. Making the tag to Fowler. Which is actually very smart. I don't know how much Fowler has left in the tank, but he is the strongest of the two and probably stands the best chance. Oh, no, okay, never mind. Okay, yes. Probably stands the best chance of defeating Elijah into the cover. One. Barely a one count there. I'm not sure what Fowler was thinking. Trying to make Elijah exert as much pressure as possible, more than likely. Sends him in the corner. Another clothesline. And he says it's over. He says it's done. Stomping the smaller man. Kicks him in the gut. And a DDT, flipping Elijah over his own head. And an elbow drop in the solar plexus. And I'm setting up for the Famouser. The Famouser. He's a little worn out. But he's got to make the cover. No, he's going for something else here. Oh! Gut buster. Elijah comes right back up. Feeding into the Argentine swinging neck breaker from earlier. It connects into the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Oh, Zach missed. He missed the breakup. And Jack Attack are going home the champions. Zach was too worn out, he just couldn't see. I guarantee you that Bub's going to be very upset with me when I tell him about that. But your winners and your inaugural RISE Tag Team Champions, Jack Fry and Jack Fowler. The Jack Attack is here, and it might be here to stay. Kudos to those two men. You have no idea how happy I am that they won. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you made it this far into the video, you are epic, as the kids say. I'm sure they still do. I am hip, I swear. Just as hip as the Jack Attack. As you can see here, they beat some pretty worthy competition as there was in this whole entire tournament. Fathers of Wrestling, I can't remember why, but I feel like they did get a little cheated because Jack Fry knocked out Billy. So, in my humble opinion, I feel as though they should get a crack at the titles, but we shall see in the nearby future. Once again, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you in the next video. Peace! No wait, that's somebody else's thing. Bye.